Hello everyone, let's look at the system requirements for Windows 11 version 26H2 to determine if your computer can run the new version of the operating system. Since Windows 11 version 26H2 shares the same file system as version 25H2, if your device is already running Windows 11 version 25H2 or version 24H2, it will be compatible with version 26H2. On the other hand, if you plan to upgrade a Windows 10 computer, the hardware must meet the minimum requirements. In general, the computer must have a compatible 64-bit processor with at least 2 cores, at least 4 GB of RAM, but for a better experience, you want to have at least 8 GB of memory. Also, the system must have the TPM chip version 2.0. Also, the system must have the UEFI firmware type with support for Secure Boot. However, Secure Boot is not technically a requirement, but is highly recommended. You can actually install Windows 11 without Secure Boot, but it might be required for certain scenarios, such as for playing modern games that also require the anti-cheat system. However, if you want to set up a dual boot system with Linux, for example, it is best to disable Secure Boot. Also, the system needs to have DirectX 12 compatible graphics, 720p display, and a Microsoft account is required to create an account. Also, an internet connection needs to be present at the time of the setup. Now, how can you check if your computer meets the requirements? Well, this is very straightforward, because if you already have version 25H2 or 24H2, you already know that version 26H2 will be supported. So what version of Windows you have installed on your computer? Well, to do that, we just need to open the Settings app. And then from System, we need to go to the About page. And then under Windows Information, you're going to see the version of the operating system, which in my case is 26H2. Now, another way that we can check is by opening the Start menu and looking for the Run dialog. And in here, I'm using the newer version of the run command. So when you type this on your computer, it might look different. So type win-ver, press enter, and then you're going to see the version of the operating system. And that's it. That is how you check if your computer is compatible with version 26H2. But now let's talk a little bit more about processor support, because for older hardware, this is important. First, on the Intel side, Windows 11 supports processors as low as the Core 8 Gen or higher processors, as well as selected Premium, Atom, Celeron, and Xeon chips. Furthermore, the 7th Gen Intel processor are generally supported for installing Windows 11, but only the 7820HQ chip is especially supported. Additionally, Intel's Core X and Xeon W processor are also supported. On the AMD side, the operating system only supports the 2nd generation Ryzen, including Threadripper and newer processors, as well as some EPYC and Athlon chips. And there is also support for ARM chips. And the latest version first supports the Qualcomm Snapdragon 850, 7C, AC, and 8CX, 1st and 2nd generation, as well as the Snapdragon X Elite and Plus, and the Microsoft SQ1 and the SQ2. On unsupported devices, you may still be able to upgrade, at your own risk of course, from an ISO file or evolvable media. However, the device will still need a 64-bit processor with the POP CNT instruction with at least 2 cores, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, and an enabled TPM at least version 1.2 chip and Secure Boot. Additionally, the CPU must have the SSE 4.2 for Intel or the SSE4A for AMD instructions. These instruction sets are designed for x86 processors, especially to enhance their multimedia processing capabilities. They are part of the Streaming SIMD extensions family, which provides instructions for performing operations on multiple data elements simultaneously. It is worth clarifying that POP CNT is an instruction part of the SSE 4.2 instruction set. Originally, the POP CNT was the only requirement to boot the system. However, the processor must now include all SSE 4.2 instructions to support versions 24H2, 25H2, or 26H2. The SSE 4.2 instruction set has been around for many years, so the requirement should not affect devices already running an older version of Windows 11 or Windows 10. This is likely only to affect a very small set of users trying to install the operating system on an extremely old system. You can always confirm whether your processor includes the required set of instructions instructions using third-party tools such as the CPU Z app, and checking the instructions section in the CPU tab. For more specific processor compatibility, you can always check the link in the description. And that's it. That is everything you need to know to determine if your computer is compatible with Windows 11 version 26H2. Let me know in the comments if your computer is compatible, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. And I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.